see when it comes. Okay. This is the thing. I don't know, I not like on the games anywhere boring things. Because, you know, grinding just boring. And let's do something. Right now I am interested on doing this. And later probably, I don't know, I check out you have to do any TFOs because I not have that much time. Yeah, lots of marks. It's not helping. Those are did run out. Nowadays basically 2 days to fill projects. Yeah, we have some 1,000 marks here. And oh yeah, 1,007 here. But it shall go quick. But boring thing, I have to finish this thing too. I don't know, just going there and just doing that. There will be lots of keyboard picking and stuff, so it's gonna be messy to hear anything because, you know, the microphone picking that up. I can't do anything about that, and there is no whatever, no cheating, whatever, so let's get over it. Sad thing, I have not have any special traits or whatever, but I have some, but they are not great, and I'll really maybe I did mistake on this tune. Example, getting those things, I don't know how they work. Let's see them. Maybe this is bad thing on this tune because it's science. Maybe it's just works for tactical. I don't know how those stacking, and now it's bound. I don't know if I can send it to other tune on same account or not. So it will be locked out, and this did cost almost billion. So, but maybe I can get it work on some part with some other ships, but if you look at that, I did mistake. Maybe it's just tactical captain, so yeah, that is intelligence, yeah, that I know. But I never did see that tactical bridge officer doing anything about this thing. I don't know how they're stacking. Maybe they just stacking like 27s, 3 of them, or something similar. I don't know how they are stacking. I did check on internet, but not that much any information how those things are stacking. Some of them are working. I exactly know, but those are not hot. You know, to get this thing work, I have to get some intelligent ship, but I have only miracle work. Only this thing seems to work. So, but whatever. Maybe I get intelligent ship on this too. Maybe I have an, I don't know. Maybe I do something really special I think that bridge officer was bit waste of energy credits, but really, you know, tactical option doesn't work, so there is something I'm missing. Probably someday they releasing that you can turn your science to engineer or tactical. Then okay, but it's not possible ever now. You can change tunes to aliens, but really I don't know. Okay, maybe those bridge duty officers are working with bridge officers, but so long if I not have, intelligence station on some ship I'm trying to get, then it's maybe use. So I hope it does get some more criticals, but I did check on stats and seems no tactical bridge officer doing anything about those glitch hates what I wanted to get, because probably I get someday some nice toy to this tune, but really, uh, let's save this one. Maybe someday I switch to this, maybe I switch to this. But then I have to switch to cannons and stuff like this. And this here is intelligence. So probably I get tons of crit severity at the top of it. And of course here is miracle worker and many nice things. I can just do some TBS with that one, but so long if I figure out how those actually and what I really have to get, because some of these toys like this, those here, they really not really work. Yeah, it's saved, so probably I have to switch back and then it takes the other loadout, but probably this thing now actually starts to work, because there is intelligent. I get with this ship much more fun, I think, in future, because this is fast ship and really not to be anymore in AFK or something, and if you have nice toys, then you can actually make crazy DPS out of it. But really, I'm not ready for that yet. Why I'm not ready is this thing here. Because grinding this you can go crazy. And of course, it needs dilithium every day, it needs energy credits every day, and marks. I think expertise is not issue anymore, but really, finding this you can go sick of it. Because there is still, I don't know, everywhere is over 70 projects have to crank in still in the future, and times 3 you can go sick grinding with that. And let's switch back. Really, I take something what is, makes easy grind, because I not have that much game time too. Okay, let's take this. let's get over with that then. What we expecting to do to get some, you need so many TFOs per day. You can grind all those marks in one day, yes, even several hours, but it is lots of TFOs. We have to go now though. Not this. I always, if I want to go there, Tunos, I some reason sometimes go to this one. And it looks so similar, and even on the screen, if you have, I know, little bit bad vision, because eyes, if you get older, you getting issues with that. Of course, I don't need any glasses yet, but really sometimes I feel it's slowly gonna be happen in the future. Someday it will be. But let's see what we have here. Nothing. It just started. I don't know where to go. Maybe there. There is asteroids too. This is a very boring place. I don't know. It's not that fun. There is nothing to do all out there. Nothing here. I'm not bother doing anything here. Oh, that is nice. Let's park in here. It's removed some of those things, but you will need that for DPS. This pops all the funny part is this, you're just doing nothing, just sitting in spot. I don't know if they are come or not. This is took some seconds and they gone. But seems it's already done or something. I not see any enemies in here to come here. Some reason it sounds maybe they come. Maybe someone got done. Okay. Let's sit in here. Probably they first come in here because lots of people sometimes in here. Let's wait. We had to wait that shit. Really, I don't want to waste this one because this is where TBS come from. Maybe directed energy consoles are nice to put on, but I use some beams and maybe I have to even future to go for cannons. But on DFOs you have to do some moving too. You can't sit in one place and really I wait. I don't know when it's gonna happen. There is nothing to get, and I'm hoping that I get some disco package in here someday. I probably buy it, but then it will be ridiculous price on that, and why I'm waiting disco package? Because there is one trade I want to get to. And someday they probably put the mod store also the Terran could buy, and that trade is really OP, but it's very hard to get out. It's maybe still somewhere in the lockboxes. Oh, they did come here first. Let's put this thing. They are just going now. Oh, boom! Why it's Snajasnelling now? If you look in that, it's very similar. You know, it means of course nothing, but this is not a ship anymore. This is something like, you know, snake or whatever. It's sounding Snajasnelling, and really, I don't know if this place is done or they are spawning. Yeah, they are spawning, but they are coming to meet slowly. You see, some player is there, but you know, they were shooting, but they coming there and look, it's taking seconds. They all go boom. You see how much they like electricity, and that's why TBS comes from. You know, if you're doing over 1 million TBS, then probably, you know, you can't shoot that much these, because even this is something like 160K, and you know, and this is even open world, so just instance. It's not a DFO. There is almost no difficulty on this one, but, but you see how easily they go even in here. And this costing 1 billion though, and just to get that console, and if you're mixing that with all damage and whatever, you see, they will go boom, and I will get done with that. Just sitting in here. What that ship does or whatever, Snajasnelling or whatever it is, it's healing too players, so it's healing even those things here constantly. If you get one side all the time to aggro, those things never, you know, they never get destroyed because you're healing them. And really I get done with my 30 kills with no efforts because I'm a little bit bored and play that game because you know, doing this thing I did already, 387 points. You can go sick with that. That's, you know, doing something too much will be very boring. And that's why I sometimes like to use that ship, because I have too little, you know, game time. And there is so many DFOs you can do with that ship, everything. It's not really that much of ship or something. It's something. It's really not a ship. And if you even increase your weapon power crazy amount, I don't know, just let's see. They will come here, I can show to them. If you even out of that mode, you can use your weapons and then your weapon power goes use of these, but I don't know, just use these consoles. You can put so much how much you fit, but then it's downside, then you not have any DPS. And if you're in this mode, there is no use of these probably because your weapon power is somewhere 100 only. But if you're just going sentry mode and not it's really on this mode, then they were then your weapon power gets used because those sentries they are getting used on weapon power. And you can go crazy amount with this thing. This is something you can consider. You can just play with that ship so many times, but those toys are costing something. Even this console did cost me almost 1 billion energy credits. And 1 billion energy credits is not that easy to get though. You can of course play on market, but then you have sit all day in the game just looking what to buy and what to sell, and really you have to know the things. If you really not know the things what to buy or get, you will waste lots of money to buy lots of things and you never sell them. That's the real issue. But people still making, I don't know. They will opening the lockboxes and getting everything. I one day opened 100 lockboxes and you know, wasn't my day actually, and it's really went waste. I lost everything and there wasn't any ship. Only what I got was tier 5 ships, but not tier 6. So I don't know, I really not open lock boxes anymore because I bit see it's more waste. Instead you get anything. Okay, you get the trades and stuff, but those trades are cheap on exchange. And lock boxes, consoles, they were cheap too, so because value of the keys is something you opening lots of boxes, and if you not get anything, it will be, you know, no fun if you not get anything what you're expecting to get. So people telling open in 1 hour with the boxes and you have the chance, but I did open 100 boxes in the row and really no lockbox chip. That's why I not open any lock boxes anymore, because 100 key to lose to get nothing interesting is not really worth it. But people will opening and you see they, they will getting those. You see this one they were getting. Okay, there's somebody got something, but really I don't know how they opening these or how they getting these, but Seems you have to open, I don't know, maybe 500 boxes to get anything interesting. But 500 keys, come on. It's really not worth money. Better sell your keys, you can buy whatever you want. Seems I have to move away, so something goes 2 minutes cooldown. I miss like 2 of these or something. That's how the Snajasnelling. Really nothing special. Look, see, yeah, 2. They were coin goodbye. Look what actually those beams doing when you keep dropping gravity. There is really no zero difficulty or whatever, you know. They, going very fast down, but in TFOs, some of them are very tanky, Sometimes you're doing so little damage, it's no effort. But those tanket is actually taking crazy damage on TFOs with electricity damage. They going like breakfast. You're just cracking them down really fast. And maybe we can see that. I don't know. I'm done with that. Maybe I got to know. I do want something. Let's do this. This is easy pizza. 10 kills. Let's do those 10 kills. I never used the actual transfer like this one. This is waste. Never use that if you not have to go random places. You can go just forever like this one. Most of time I transferred and it's really free. No cooldown on transfer. You can go constant on episode missions, whatever place you want. Even you can go, I don't know, to DS9 with a transfer cooldown. You can just use this, just not turn them in, and you have forever transfer to DS9. And of course you can use some episode missions what get you there. So it's really not. We have harvest material space. Let's do that too. Harvest material space, I do somewhere there. If we are already on one spot, let's do that. This is slow ship, I don't know. People going crazy speed on sector space, but you need lots of toys for that. And I don't know how or many. Probably you're putting on STO to, if you want to do everything perfectly, you want to do lots of damage and everything, probably you're putting like 1000 real money to one tune to get it anywhere. You can get to some point to make something, but it's really not finished. So, but just tossing 1k to one tune to get everything, it's something, it's not gonna happen overnight. And if you consider doing that, you get in some points it's somewhere. I hate those things because they are not logical. most, why those mini games? Why this those crap? They should remove that, but it's really, I know why it's game, but why is that? Those things in the game, I don't know. Cryptic can go sick with that if, you know, somebody using bots in the game, and that's why it's here. You know, bots actually can't do this, and it's something, you know, it's something that against botting, but this is against players one too. It's you know, imagine you have to do omega particles. Why is that garbage? Or do Evan until dilithium mine, you know, doing those mini games in the they against of logic, you know. Simply, if you get older, you know, you're gonna ignore all crap in game, just not doing that. And that's why people not do that, because those mini games in and really, if you see, let's go take this. Maybe this thing is not against logic, but let's try this. Really, maybe this one is okay. If they put this thing everywhere, people can do this, and this is first the most easier mini game in the game, and but how this is works okay, you know, left right everything does good. This is okay, but if you're looking at those others, you know, if you need to increase size, you have to, you know, against, you have to click against the arrow, and so this is really garbage, and that's why I not do this. Maybe scanning, you know, radiation or whatever. This is still okay, but you know, I refuse all mini games what are looking like omega particles. This is something they have to remove in game, because if they put this one everywhere, this is okay. Everybody can do this, but really bots can't do this. But there is so many things in the game like omega particles. This is, you know, you can go sick on those what comes to and the one against logic is that things, you know, like if you start to mine the lithium, this is something they have to remove completely, and put like this mini game, like is, you know, you gathering materials in the space or whatever, something easier. Because, you know, people refuse to do this, because if you're mining lithium, you know, it's against, you know, you have to think, you know, against rotation, and this is something I refuse to do. Really, I hate. I never mine any lithium in the game anymore because this is sounds garbage. But this one here, this particular mini game in here, this is really okay. Everybody can do this, but really bots can't do that. Maybe in future, if bots getting AI or something, then they destroy every game or whatever. But so long, if there is no bots with AI, you know, then it's, you know, it's never gonna happen. Something that bots can cheat those mini games. That's why, but really, I don't know. You're getting some crappy R&D materials from here. But really it's not worth any botting or selling because, you know, of course bots can work 24/7, but they're making too little with that. It, those crafting materials, they are useless to sell anywhere because if you see what I have, I never used that crap, and if you're playing the TFOs, you get so many things but you're never gonna use. I can of course sell these from TFOs, but really I don't know what to do with this or whatever rest garbage. And those are just I am discarding all of those tags here because they were, you know, worthless. And those crafting materials, you can't do anything with this because they are costing so little. Maybe you can do it with this something, but really sometimes it's better to buy the thing on exchange instead crafting because, you know, they believe that people gonna use crafting like crazy to sink dilithium, but you know why? Because they believe that everybody gonna waste dilithium in here, but everything here is now useless completely because, you know, sometimes it's easier to buy in exchange instead waiting. So in exchange you're buying, you can get instantly, but from here you need. This thing may be okay to craft some stuff in here, but really maybe if you're crafting some cannons or something, maybe re-engineering. But this is costing everything dilithium. What you're doing later on with that, and probably not everybody doing that because sometimes you're buying just low level item and MK12 to upgrade it, this goes really fast. You know, it's almost no dilithium. But everything you're upgrading costing dilithium. But if you not want to waste dilithium like I did here, I did upgrade those things in some point. But really, you know, I not upgrade them to epic. I wait mostly that red alert and from there I upgrade one item in here and sometimes I even upgrade with dilithium if I have something to spend, but one thing I have lots of dilithium of course, but mostly this eating all my dilithium and you know if this is not done, nobody want to join the fleet because it's not done. And this thing takes forever. And really you're tossing like 300k lithium per day. You know how much that costing? Look that it's almost from dilithium. Of course it was for fleet marks too, but most gaining is dilithium. And really I'm because there is several K to go. If you're getting 8 million blade carries, you have to waste your blade carries because you're not getting any gains. I think it was 8k or 10k, I don't know. I mean 8 million or, or, or 10 million. And this to look this fleet in here. Let's see what they are doing. They got actually colony to tier 5, but they are still doing. If I started to play, I don't know, if I played much more before, maybe, you know, they were doing this, but they not have this tier 5 yet because they are still doing this. And they were doing this like 1 year already here. and we getting to this spot, they are not there yet. I don't know. They were 83. They just did one colony level. No, 81. They did 2 colony levels, but they still, you know, gathering because there is crazy things with that. If you look at, yeah, they have this. But what they doing with upgrade? They were doing moral upgrade and it's not costing these things anymore. Are they doing cheap? It's not that. If you see that main tier upgrade, what's actually upgrades to tier 5 but not all things, they did done that. And why it's taking so long? Because if you're getting these projects to 250k each one, then you have to wait all this you have to wait all this to 250k, and you can't do any tier 5 colony upgrades before if it's not, you know, generates to 250k, because to get project going on upgrade slot later on, you need 250k on this. And basically, if you're making this one, you have to wait. And you can fill out dilithium or whatever it is. But most likely you waiting this every day, like this one here. And of course everybody on this fleet can put these things here. but you know, it's only this much per day. And imagine you have to get this 250k to get going tier 5 upgrade. And if you're doing main tier upgrade and not those small things, parts like this here, like those are, you have to wait your batteries, you have to wait your luxury, and you have to wait your all. And even if you're making this XP to 250k via Samba, you know, it unlocks 250k. And imagine you getting this done, but you can't fill the projects because you have to just wait, and every day you're putting like this and this have to wait until it gets to 250k. It's crazy what I did put on here. It's lots of waiting in some point because it's not go fast. And And I remember when it started them leads on STO. It was crazy time. Year was 2012, I believe. And we all did play. I started to play then was 40 level, then they increased to 45, and in some point they made to level 50. It was very short time. The cryptic then wasn't. I think there was cryptic before too, but when the STO was started, then it was, I think, perfect word or something, and later it went to R, uh, and 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 you know there is no perfect word anymore, and STO goes soon to even so to tech, I think, and will be no cryptic on STO anymore, and what tech is doing with STO, who knows. But I'm expecting if Tekka gets the game, they run very big issues, because how to do anything on the game, because okay, Cryptic right now teaching them how game works, but but they have to get rid of those old servers where the STO are running, and probably there will be total mess in some point, because if they deciding to put STO to a new server, because this server is something wrong with it. I don't know if database is broken or whatever, because every time they're putting patch in from triple server, in triple server is no bugs, and they testing they came on triple server before they putting the holodeck. But once they putting the holodeck, there will be, you know, lots of bugs sometimes, and sometimes they even removing the patch because it's not working. But it did work on triple. I think there is something really messing up. I think difference on CPU or something, or I know the things. Something calculates a little bit different, but hardware can be not broken, but maybe it's just RAM memory is different, but probably cryptic changed everything there, but it's not helping. Maybe it's just motherboard and server. Maybe somebody did slowly, it's got somewhere maybe static electricity or something. Something to touch something. Because this is cannot break the things, but it can make things weird. Actually, computers not do the mistakes, or CPUs can't do the mistakes. Only what can do mistakes is humans. You know that's the thing. Computer doing everything like supposed to be do, but humans can do the mistakes. But in here, in some point, an STO is like, even if Teco gets the game and they deciding to putting STO the new server, maybe they taking the game down for a week or something. I recommend to do this if they putting the new server, and let them fix all those bugs and test the things properly if everything is working, and then get the game to live again, and maybe this mess will be over, who knows. But but really every time they fixing one thing breaks the other thing, and something is really, I don't know, something is interfering, maybe, I don't know, just hardware wise, two different things, even if you're buying Intel or AMD, both system can work, but maybe one system can work better than some other. There is difference, and that's where the bugs coming from. Because one system is not have bugs and the other system have bugs, and you know if you look to Microsoft, what they're doing with the Windows, I don't know for what. They maybe not test their Windows properly, because Microsoft not have the team anymore where they testing the Windows, and they're releasing the Windows, and then something breaks down. They're releasing update and everything gets broken because some systems it's working and some not. That's where the STO have issues. That's the thing. This server had to run the same hardware in the same, I don't know, same cluster or something. It's running in the same CPU, not separated. Maybe then they can fix all this game, because they have to test. Maybe just get more powerful server and run in same system, two instances or something. Because run test server run and live server in same, because nobody plays the treble. There is no, it's just sitting there, and nobody really play it. People only sometimes check it, and not everyone gets the treble server, and that's where they probably testing the other server, the bugs what they got fixed, and if they get fixed, they put in this server and everything is broken. But maybe they have to run test server and live server in the same CPU to get rid of all those bugs. Maybe then will be freedom, because it's one time fix. Putting more powerful server, and fix week or two, take the game down, nothing happens. Just tell the people now STO goes to 2 week maintenance or something, and probably if server comes back, everybody will be happy, because nobody really wants to play in bugged game. Maybe they making the backup and everything, of course, but it's something like, maybe if they putting even to other server, maybe they never can fix the game because it's taking too long or something. But they can fix the game in parallel, running, and fixing on the test server of the game, but it runs in the same hardware and CPU. And if they get fixed that, they maybe can try that, but so long as servers are separated, there will be bugs. But But this can be disaster too, because if everything will be broken and nothing working after this, it will be disaster. But they can run in parallel, and fixing the other place again, it's lots of more efforts actually. I think it's never happened that they put STO to no server. Even Teka maybe not do this, who knows? Because everybody wants to get that STO one day gets the new server, but who knows? If test server and live server running in the same CPUs with same hardware, it's okay, then maybe they can fix the game then. Because PCs also, if you're buying AMD, it's working a little bit differently, and if you're buying Intel, it can work also a little bit differently. But mostly CPUs doing always the same thing. They calculate the things properly, and okay. Really, no. Let's get out of here. I may be talking too much and not play. Let's get out of here. I'm already tired to something, And it's a little bit hot outside too. Of course, there is no sun right now, but really I have to complete this too. Let's do this. Not this. This. Then we're doing some TFOs. I don't know how long it takes to get those marks. If I get tired, then I maybe end the stream, but maybe sometimes I also speak too much on things, but it's not supposed to be. We have to go there. Let's see what is here. Oh, nice. We have to go there. And of course we're doing nothing in there and we're just waiting. That's what makes this ship very good. You can go to spot and do whatever you like. And of course, just doing it here, everything goes good. They're going down in seconds, and of course you can get your kills. I not recommend this ship if you're going to full AFK, because people gonna, maybe some of them gonna not like you if you not do TPS or whatever. They maybe can ignore you and you'll never see them again. Because, people are very often using ignore button in the game if they not like something, because they just doing that. And of course people doing the what that guy is. Okay, somebody. Want that I go to TFOs. Maybe I just this is got done because somebody did activate this. Maybe I did, who knows. If you APK too much, somebody did activate it's got complete. We need more kills. Let's chat. There is not much people playing on KDF, so but in KDF is so many things actually are lots of better. I think why they not spawning. I have to start this thing probably, but I can't activate. Oh, they are coming because you know in sentry mode you can't activate anything. That's the downside of this. But they are anywhere going in seconds. I'm done with everything. I can go just. I'm done here. Done everything. And of course, this is nice to get. Of course, I didn't put any points on this. And this I didn't see for a while. And of course, I'm taking this instead this, because you know nobody plays melee damage on the ground that much. Of course I take this. Maybe it gets done soon, or maybe it gets done on next month. If I lucky, I have to terrain only 2 points to it, and I will be done at that. But it's nice. It's plus 92. It goes to 100. So. That guy went silent because I don't engage him. Because you know why I turned to KDF side to make some tunes in there, because I before played Fed side, and I have crazy Fed tunes, but in some point I started a fleet with KDF side too, and I not started, it was great at times back in days, but why I playing here? Because you know I wanted fleet to 85. That's why I'm playing in here. And really, it's hard time to get people in on KDF side, and that's why it's taking so long. Because you know, if fleet not have, if fleet level is too low, you know, people not want to sit in there and wait, and they will join where fleet is already level 85. Then they are come and join your fleet, but people not get motivated enough to join low level fleet, and not everybody wants that, because they joining to a fleet just for store, not for team play. That's the thing on STO, because STO is something not you know, not team friendly game anymore. It's, you know, when they released, I don't know, maybe in 2010, then everybody forced to play the team play, but you know, those times are over. Now it's just DPS and soloing. In random TFOs, you know, people doing what they supposed to, but you know, people are, you know, not really want to complete some TFOs, and they were quitting, and sometimes you're losing players on the TFO because they not like that TFO, and so on. And sometimes people going very upset, and they ignore everybody, and because they want to play with some better players, and they ignore everybody, and because they want to play with better players. But if he's joining the POG, then nobody should care about anything there, or any, because it's just poor unified player group. Nobody should not take this seriously, because you know, because everything is random, and they still have like this button in the game. You can just do this, and just, I don't know, just do this, and you know, that guy will be gone. But why? Because I don't want to do this. I very rarely ignore somebody who actually goes in some point against me or something, or they not like. But someday they are actually think about what they did and they asking for a friend. And that's why they are doing that. Okay, but he still, I don't know, maybe he removes me someday, because, you know, if you're playing in hate side, you're gonna hate KDFs. And if you're playing in KDF side, you know, Federation is your enemy, but most beginning on STO there was like this thing. Now is things changed because you have to make, you know, if you want to progress in the game, you have to make KDF 2 and 2. And that's why everything started. Because you're making KDF recruit and some more tunes just to get bonuses on your account. Because you know, get something like, you know, every recruit you're making, you know, one, you can only make one. And of course, if you're making top of each type, then you lose older on this device. But you know, I didn't see any more that they updating this device, because if you know you're completing some task and you can get some account wide bonuses and boxes if you're doing there, you know, if you do something you can get some rewards, you know, like boxes like this, and they're giving something. Maybe if you're doing this gives this, and you know, you can just boost little bit your account with some unlocks and bonuses. That's why, you know, making those recruits, and really I didn't have any KDFs before. I had only one KDF tune, level 2 or something, or 5 or 10 or whatever it was. I joined to that fleet and, you know, left the game because I not wanted to play on KDF. And of course I did the tune but never played with that, because I know how hard it is to make the fleet to max out it. And this is something takes years, but if you're already building one fleet, you know, you not have time to build the other fleet, because that's what MMOs are. They're making everything hard as grindable everything. And you know, that's why they're making those recruits too, you know. You're forced to make two what maybe you not want to anymore, but they were doing this. And you know, I not make the new recruits because, you know, I did few tunes to max out, but probably I not gonna. I did those tunes just for exchange, and you know, I not play with them. And you know, I have heard so many tones, but really I not want to discard them too. They're just sitting in there, but they may be not that good how this tone is, because I did put some billions more to it. and and really you can play with 16 tones all day. You can grind this dilithium, but maybe not, you not need that many tones. But of course, if you have the fleets, then you have few tones everywhere. and that's what how it is. Of course, I don't know, I did buy that ship, this thing, this ship, but you can't upgrade these. You have to buy, open, you have to get from lockbox weapon package those beam weapons, but I not think not gonna do this because because probably I not stay that long in that ship what I'm using. Maybe someday I actually stop the Snajasnelling. That's what it's all about. Let's play this. Little bit energy credits, but when I have to do an event because already it's evening. But of course I need those marks, so I don't know. Maybe I skip today because in STO is too many windows to click or deal with it. Sometimes, you know, it's too much to click and open, you know. If your fingers getting older, you know, you can't play constantly. Your back can start hurting, then you can't play anything. You can't sit down in chair. That it can go that bad. That's why maybe if you get DPS that high that if you're one-shotting everything in seconds, then probably it's not stress you that much. But if you not have that much DPS, then it's gonna be hurt you because you know you're doing everything longer. Everything you're clicking longer, you're doing everything in longer. That's where the GPS comes to play. And of course, if you have crazy DPS, everybody gonna like you. That's the thing. But if you are snarling, probably some people gonna ignore you. Because, you know, there is so many DFOs. You can do easily everything and just sitting in spot and everything spawns in front of you. Okay, let's do something. I do one run. Probably it will work. Maybe I go boom if I get high elite, not elite but advanced. Because they are there is, you know, there is tons of spheres actually aggroing on me. Sometimes I not, you know, can't do this. Ah, not that. Oh, this is nice. I thought it's, yeah, black hole or something. But it's not a black hole. Because, this is nice for this ship. And that's why those easy DFOs are. Okay, nobody popping in here. Let's do this. Why not go boom in here? It's just they going down in seconds. I think I not have to have an heal hit because it's not elite. Let's help the team too. If everybody gets this, all goes down in seconds and we not have to activate anything in here. Just sit in one thing. Look how they were going in seconds. Really no, One sentry went kaboom. I don't know or what. Or where it is. Ah, there it is. There is two actually there. Something maybe I was too close. Maybe let's pop the gravity and get some crit rate. Because this gives me little bit buffs on here. Crit severity, it's stacking too, so each time I use that, it's stacking my crit severity. That's where the DPS comes from, I not had to heal because I have some toys, but this is advanced difficulty. Just it's too easy if you have high DPS. Because, this thing, Snajasnelling, actually keeps me less active, on playing or clicking because really sometimes you're getting too tired and you can't play the game. But you have to get marks every day, but people are getting older. Let's take great Samaritan. And where is some enemy? Let's pop this. It's really, they are going boom really fast. Of course you can use everything what you have, but it's worthless or not advanced. Of course you can show up nice numbers, but you have to do every day so many TFOs. Probably you stop playing because you can't play. Because, people are getting tired and they can't play game at all in some point. That's why I still have to do so many TFOs per day because I have to get thousands of fleet marks. They will kick you out from game in some day. because something you're doing every day, you can go sick with that. You see, I'm not clicking here at all because, you know, TPS is so high, they can't do anything because they're going boom before they can harm you. That's why, you know, people looking highest TPS. Let's check some crit severities. They are going more boom. Okay. Where those guys are? Where is my front? I want to pop my graviton, but it's not activated. Maybe it's some kind of bug or something. Because there was. Okay, in this TFO, basically you have to only kill those things. Really they are going down. They're just going down. No effort. This is something I can call lazy manship. To start, you know, Snajasnelling all those TFOs. Some TFOs you have to move, you can't Snajasnell them. But if you don't do randoms too fast, you can actually do all those few TFOs, you know, constantly. Because one goes cooldown, but it starts all over. If you're waiting like 30 minutes in the game and coming after 30 minutes, then you can play all those easy things again. And really, if you haven't doing randoms, there will be boards and this particular TFO. And you know, sometimes you get bad ones too, but there is really no bad TFOs in the game. Of course, some people hate some TFOs, but really, you know, I get my marks and I'm done. Of course, I can grab some loot. Of course, not in center mode. You see, moving this, let's see, you can take this home. Okay, I don't know. Bye bye. Thing is, on STO, if you're making high DPS, you not have to worry about resistances. And if you have low DPS, probably then you have to focus on resistance little bit. That's why those guys want to kill everything fast, because you know they not have any resistance on the ship. But probably if you're playing elites, then you have to get some resistance. But you need DPS in there too. And elite is something you can't do that much with random people. It's just pre-made team and you're going support or TPS only in there. And you're doing your TPS only, you know. That's what those pre-made teams are made for. And you know, if you're going to support, then you how to play support. That's why they know already how to do those TFOs, so they're doing so, you know, infected conduit space, you know, they're doing in, I don't know, maybe 20 seconds and all TFO is done. But really it's lots of practice and and there is only one TBS and rest is just buffing and helping the TBS. That's why what the STO is made for. You know, it's made for team play, not soloing. But STO turned to solo very long time ago. I think everything, you know, went away from team play somewhere after 2012. And after this, you know, STO went more solo like, because to play those randoms, you not need any team for that, and you not need pre-made team to do your daily marks or whatever. But of course, if you want to play elite content, but that elite content reward is really, you know, not worth it, and better is stays in advanced, you know. People less quitting their TFOs, you know. You not fail your TFOs. The thing is, in elites, you know, you have to do more things, and you know, and of course there is TPS matters too, and of course team play too. But in advanced, just everybody can do this. If you have good setup, you end top DPS in the game. But you know, you not need put that much to play advanced. Just, you know. But if you start to play the game, probably this is will be total pain to get tier 6. And you know, if you not have recruits and you are new player, this takes forever. Yeah, this is something you're doing just going and dying, and you know, because to get to it tier 5, that's why they did put here also the buyout I saw. This is probably one of my exchange guys to sell some things. And I don't know. Okay. But this thing have nothing almost. You know, I didn't start. Okay, this is that reputation. They did put their 5 here. Buyout, okay. But who is paying? You know, this is almost 30 bucks, and this is just only one. And you know, do something ending like this, and you need energy credits and everything would pass all this through. You start doing those thing projects every day, daily, and you're just doing one per day or something, and this takes forever. It gets better after tier 5, but if you're not prepared enough, you probably, you know, no, you can't play properly if you not do any DPS. That's the real pain of this. And simply it's something like if you not have the stuff from reputation, you can put some event stuff on it. But if you're really new player, you probably didn't do any events too, and this is something with basic gear. It's more likely dying and going, and probably you need those elite materials. If you not have the recruit, you not get the things you need to get to. You know, I basically need to get discovery armor and shoot, EV shoot, but you know, you need those things, but those things you're getting only from advanced difficulty. And this TF are giving only one. Elite gives two, but in some point you not need those things anymore. Because you need only those things if you're buying from reputation store or something. But you can buy anything before, you know, you're getting some tiers to it. You know, you need to pass through all those tiers. It's something, and you know, and you're doing this one, everything you have to do. And in some point, you know, you're losing your mind because it's too many. And who likes the game dying and going? Simply, maybe PvP is like that, but you know, they are skilled anyway, because PvP players is something they are, you know, you can take and do damage with everything. Because, you know, the thinking a little bit differently, you know, a few steps forward than instead than, you know, non-PvP player, and that's the thing. But this is, I refuse to do this too, because maybe I get some to do easy difficulty to get only those marks, and not buying things before you get their 5. Of course, this tune may be ready for space, but it's really not ready for ground. You know, even if you don't have anything in here, this is from event, and this is, you know, for free, and it's best to use if you not have anything to slot down. But even to do event, you need some kind, you know, you need some traits and stuff, but coming actually from reputation, something like, not this, where it is, it's under traits, yeah, but to do more damage you need lockbox stuff, and it's something, you know, maybe you're doing normal difficulty okay with this, but the other thing what you really need to do is maybe not that. It was from here. Not that, maybe not important. Maybe you need to do this to max out. but really I not want to spend 3,000 and you need so many of this. Of course you're doing it to get, you see how many days you have to do consult all your reputations to get 100k. It's something you're doing 100 days. And if you're trying every step, you know, it will be almost, you know, the task something, you know, you never get done with that. People quitting probably game like this. To play the STO you have to be good, very motivated to do, because in some point you're gonna dislike something. Really I can't say it is true. But really, you know, yes, maybe this thing, if you are leveling, in some point you can do few levels or one and you will be 65. But there is, you know, those experience points. Really you need that. Something you're putting on and then you are doing all of this. You know, I have 50 points in here, but you have to do this, everything you have to do. This, there is so many points you need to turn in. And this is something too, for new players it cannot be happen overnight, because this is taking too long. There is so many things in the game where you can play for free until you're getting done your marks, then you can move. In some point you're forced to pay because, you know, some things in the game are not accessible for free players. Even, I don't know. Even get this ship is costing something if you miss that event. You know, buying later on from mod store those missed events costing one item is like 30 bucks or something. Good luck with that. You need lots of toys from them. If you are new players, probably you not have those toys and everything to make game easier to grind. Yeah. And of course there is crazy storyline, you know, there is lots of episode missions you can play solo. If you have friends you can play together, but this is something, it's taking for a while to get done all of this. Even I did it not start because one tune I did take and I not need to do every tune. Really something so much to do. And of course new players will be ending in some point because, you know, just too much. and probably these things take so long, I don't know, 3.5 years you're doing that, or maybe even 4 years. This is something that, really people not do this. And of course, if you want TPS, then you probably have to do this. But this takes too long, you know. It's something 20 points per month, and you have to play every day. But every day they're offering, those events. 37 new events starts sometimes in the future, like this one with something. Good day to die. But right now it's summer event. Let's get a look what is there. Of course I have to do this daily job. And this is also something you need little bit energy credits to start over with that. Just buying this. I don't want to spend anything to buy floater. Maybe I can, but everything you buy, you need, latest one or max is where to put, but it's costing 1000. I really not bother to grind that. I better spend 2 games, 2 lockbox keys, and I have that item I need. You can buy this on exchange too. This is something, everybody can do. And of course, maybe 1000 energy credits for new players is something they can't get. They can get 1000 maybe, but they need to buy anyway the energy capacity increase, because it's something, in some point you need lots of energy credits, and that's why most of the game will be accessible, because limitations are in the game. Energy cap increase is not expensive, but this is first thing what people facing if they are new to the game. Maybe inventory slots are not that big deal, but you can play, but you need in some point energy credits, and you need cap increase. Of course, not many people want to pay to the game if they not like the game. And that's why those MMOs they are made grindy as hell. That's what every MMO is. Even I not bother to get everything, Sometimes, this is sometimes too much for MMO to get the things, And maybe a year later, everything you did can be useless, because they added some other item in the game, and this can change everything. That's what the MMOs are. Okay, I'm getting done on this too.
You've circled the peak. That should give you a great view of most of this island.
I'm done daily, I think. Claiming in and I'm done. I wanted to do in morning, but I didn't have any time. I did do now. Of course you can get 50 of these, but to get item you need 1,000 and grinding those things in here really, to me it feels it's too much grinding. Something, I'm not in that age where you can grind the things. Of course I did everything on my tunes, but really not up for grind anymore. Some days you just want to chill in the game and that's it. Of course I have to do those fleet marks, but I think I do when I get the time. And missing few days or 1 month is really not make any difference to build the colony because you're waiting there anyway. But I will probably start to grind all of this. It's not takes that long, but it's still. Let the other people do that. Otherwise they can't fill if I start to build those things. And that's, they want to put some items into. Today is not my day to play the games because getting tired every day. It's something coming from work and really not really time for games. No time for games. Of course, if I, tired or something, I refuse to play. I can just do something, but it's really not playing if you're not grinding them on. Okay. Those things, need time and this thing is expensive. Those are all summer event kit models. Each one is 1,000. This is 1,000. Jesus. But best things to get anyway is only ball lighting. And this new kit they added to the game, it feels to me it's a little bit useless. Because I can show what makes DPS. Those things, yeah, they are making some science DPS. And they most likely are one-shotters. All groups go boom, you take pulling group together and bye-bye. and don't forget on science this thing too. This is something what everybody should have, and this one. This is something you put in to the group You can one-shot everything with this, and that's why. But crazy kit performance you can build also with other things, but even this kit is not that bad. You're doing cold damage, and cold damage in the ground is different damage, but of course electricity damage is the best. But there is not that much kit models what are with electricity, you know. There is few only or servos, but you know you need for that different things, and there is not that much traits what making that really good. And this is good thing too for ground. You know, all those kit models, they are taking 11 or 12 seconds to recharge. You can spam constantly because you putting those things clicking in on groups, they gone, and you know it's 10 or 12 seconds, and then they respawning again, and cooldown all of this goes down in right time. You can just do this non-stop, and this is not expensive to get though. That is something that every people can get. But of course those traits are not accessible for new players. I saw what traits are here. Like these. Those are not accessible for free players because you know they need to buy these things, and they anyway have to spend some portion of money to the game to play the game, and even this do not have, but there is lots of actual lockbox traits, and that's what, and those of course don't forget those starship traits. Those are not best what I have, but they are okay. And, and if people have right things, they do crazy DPS. But you need lots of toys. Even I not have all of this because it's too expensive. I refuse to in some point, you know, to progress. But of course, I did got some toys already to make some DBS, but I need more to put in. Maybe when this tune goes to 2000, and who knows. To get all of this, and it's something you can't get this overnight. If you want an STO cheap as possible is the events, and after this, if you are making one tune to some point of everything, you know, lots of things on MMOs will be useless in that point. Even if you starting to play and doing this maybe 4 years, then actually everything you did before is almost useless. What you gathered is useless. That's what MMOs are for. Once you get this done, your build also maybe not work anymore. Even if you're getting more points, you need provide a new build because lots of things are changed. Of course, I get this to 400, then I have to get to max out this up to 750. I'm only up in 400 almost. End of this month probably I get to 400. But I will end now, so go to bed probably. Something or do some other thing.